on, everybody? Guess what week it is? It is Star Wars week, officially, everybody. Thursday, Star Wars is coming out, the Rise of Skywalker, and wow, I know I am not the only one who is extremely excited to see the conclusion of the Skywalker saga, everybody. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Leo Rydell here from Geekly Goods to talk Star Wars predictions and theories, guys, and to talk about what we possibly think could be happening in this new upcoming Star Wars movie. But before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest Geekly goodies straight to your inbox, guys. We do videos on the latest movies, comics, TV shows, games, and more. So be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. But guys, let's not wait too much longer. Let's dive right into these guys. Now, my first prediction is that somebody from the non-live action Star Wars franchise is going to appear, whether that be Ezra Bridger or Ahsoka Tano. I just believe that somebody from the animated series is going to pop up. Now, going back to Rebels, Ezra's not really dead. Sabine's mission was actually to save Ezra at the end of Rebels, so that means that he could possibly still be out there somewhere, and maybe he could be training Jedi. I don't know if maybe he'll be mentioned, maybe he'll appear, I don't know. But it is clear through the series that he is not quite dead yet. Now, I want to address something that J.J. Abrams said in an interview very recently. I mean, I think as soon as like Sunday or Saturday. But in the interview, the interviewer claimed that their favorite character was Ahsoka Tano. And J.J. had an interesting quote for that interviewer. He said, Ahsoka, huh? Well, then you'll probably want to watch closely during the Rise of Skywalker. So what does that mean? Does that mean somebody's going to appear? Does that mean we're going to see Ahsoka Tano? I seriously think we're going to see at least Ahsoka or some kind of reference to Ahsoka. Like, I think we're going to at least get a reference. So I'm really hyped up about that. Next up, I think that Rise of Skywalker could possibly mean that Kylo Ren will have the victory this time. Now, bear with me here, this isn't quite my theory, this is Stu's theory. If you guys know the channel, Stu does reviews on this channel, and he thinks that the Rise of Skywalker could possibly mean that Kylo Ren will have the victory this time, and I think that holds some weight. Now let's backtrack to The Last Jedi. Rian Johnson said that Rey's parents are nobodies. You know, according to Kylo Ren, they aren't anybody significant in the picture. So that means they're not a Skywalker, they're not a Kenobi, they're just some junk traders who traded her for drinking money. Now, I really think they could keep this same exact plot point, and they could just say, hey, she's not a Skywalker, but our Skywalker that's going to rise could be Kylo Ren. Think about it, the Vader saga, episodes 1 through 6, ended with Luke winning. That ended with the light side winning the battle. Vader went back to the light at the end, and everything was good and gracious again. Now, that could be the opposite this time. We could see the dark side actually fully win. And some argue that in the Revenge of the Sith, you know, Order 66, the Sith did win already, but my argument is there was still a glisten of hope there. I wonder if this time the dark side could win and there is no hope in the galaxy yet. Now, we might flash back to Broom Boy, but who knows? But that's kind of my prediction as well, that the Rise of Skywalker could mean Kylo Ren is that Skywalker. The only other Skywalker that's alive is Leia, and I don't think they're going to have Carrie Fisher's character rise, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. You are a wonderful actress, but I don't think Leia is going to be at the top of the totem pole this time. So I think that this prediction has a lot of weight. I think Kylo Ren could be our Skywalker who rises. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and let's keep this going. So my next prediction is that the Emperor is not in full form. So he's either going to be a Force ghost, he's either going to be a Sith holocron, or he's going to possess someone. Now, I think that we're looking at it as the Emperor could return. However, I think Kylo Ren wants to be a leader here. He killed Snoke, he's still on the dark side, he wants to finish what Vader started. I think he wants to be the Emperor, if you will. He wants to be the leader of the Knights of Ren. I don't think the Emperor is going to come back and pull the string necessarily, but I think he's going to come back as either a Force Ghost or in a Sith Holocron and guide him. Now, there's also the possibility, especially with that tease we got in the trailer, that he could come back and actually possess Rey, and he could, you know, use her powerful Force abilities to his leisure. Now, I don't know if that's true. That very well could be a flashback montage or maybe some kind of sequence where Rey imagines herself as a Sith, but I do think the Emperor is back to guide Kylo Ren, and I don't think he's back in a physical form, but I definitely think he's back in the form of either a Force Ghost or a Sith Holocron. And guys, spoiler warning, I have not watch the clip where Kylo meets the Emperor because I just don't want to be spoiled. I don't want to be ruined for the movie. I want to wait for the movie to start seeing these clips. There have been a lot of Star Wars clips coming out lately, and Star Wars, you gotta stop dropping them. Like, come on, we want to see the movie to get all these great spoils and reveals, so cut us some slack and let's wait a little bit. But guys, again, let's keep that train rolling. Our next prediction is, I think a lot of main characters are doomed here. I think this could be the last we see Lando. I think this could be the last we see Leia, C-3PO, R2-D2, and possibly even Finn or Poe, or maybe both. Because in the trailer, C-3PO says he's
taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
I think we're looking at a pretty brave suicide mission. The Resistance is down to one ship, guys. The Last Jedi has established that the Resistance is down to that group that was left on the Millennium Falcon, and that's it. That means that there's really nobody else besides that group of people. And there might be a few, you know, Resistance fighters spread throughout the galaxy and here and there, but I don't think there's that many. And I think that the First Order has them vastly outnumbered. So I think there's going to be some kind of suicide mission, and we're going to see a lot of major characters die, unfortunately. With Avengers Endgame, Iron Man died, Cap was gone, Thor wasn't in the Avengers anymore. Like, I think we're going to see a very similar outcome here, where a lot of our major characters either die or are gone from the main story. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to some great favorites of the franchise, guys. And honestly, I'm not ready. I already know. I'm really not ready. Like C-3PO said, he's taking one last good look at his friends, and I'm really going to have to do the same. I know we're all going to have to do the same. And last but not least, I think Rey is not a Skywalker, not a Kenobi, not connected to any family through Star Wars we've seen before, but I do think that she could also be a descendant of the Force. What if the Skywalkers were not the only ones to be born of the Force? What if there was one more family and one more instance where that person or their family line were born of the Force? What if Rey's family is born of the Force as well? I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. You know, Yoda has always said there is another. And I wonder if that other was a descendant of the Force as well, because she is so well endowed with Force powers and the ability to use the Force. She's such a natural. To me, it reminds me of Anakin and him being born of the Force and being so naturally talented like he was. It reminds me of Anakin, and I wonder if she was born of the Force and it was possible that a parent did drop her off on Jakku in confusion, worried about what happened with this girl. How did she, you know, come about, and how did that person possibly get pregnant when they never slept with anyone, or they didn't sleep around, or, you know, I think this is a possible theory. I mean, it's kind of out there and it's kind of bizarre, but I think it could possibly be true. What if the Skywalkers were always meant to struggle so hard with the dark side that they never knew if they could win that struggle? But what if there was one other family that was very pure and actually naturally gravitated to the light side of the Force and never felt the pull to the dark? I'm really curious though, guys. What are your predictions? What do you think is going to happen in the Rise of Skywalker? Because there's so much that's going to happen, guys. This is our end game to the Star Wars Skywalker saga. So, guys, I want to hear your predictions, your theories down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about mine and what you think could possibly be true, what's a little overreaching. and what is probably not true at all. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for videos on the latest in the Geekverse and movies, TV, music, and much, much more, everybody. This has been your boy Leo Rydell here from Geekly Goods, and we will see you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow Geekly Goods on all social media platforms, and grab something from our store. We take $1 of every purchase and donate it to arts education to keep arts in the classrooms. We'll see you next time.